Has anyone ever told you that after turning 80, life no longer follows the path it used to? No matter how strong or independent you once were, you may find yourself entering a phase of life filled with changes, not always easy, but very real. Today, let's gently uncover 5 difficult truths that many seniors experience silently. Not just numbers on a medical chart, but subtle and profound shifts in how others see you, how you experience time, and how memories seem more vivid than ever. Though these truths may be hard, recognizing them is the first step to finding peace, meaning, and inner strength. Because you are not alone in this journey. Let's begin. 1. When the world around you starts to shrink. Have you noticed that familiar relationships have grown distant? Not because you've changed, but because friends have slowly disappeared, through illness, distance, or time. Conversations that once happened daily now live only in memory. Life isn't as lively as before. Familiar places feel foreign or empty. Everything seems to move farther away, and you can't hold on. Even if you're managing well and staying independent, a quiet sense of emptiness sometimes settles in. This isn't loneliness in the negative sense. It's more like a quiet shift, a gentle shrinking of the world you once belonged to. But joy can still be found in simple things: a phone call, a letter, a deep conversation. 2. When your health can no longer be taken for granted. A scratch used to be nothing. A cold would pass in a day. But after 80, even the smallest things can become major concerns. A light cold can linger for weeks. A fall might mean months of therapy. The body no longer heals the way it used to. You have to be more mindful of things that once felt automatic: drinking water, eating on time, getting enough rest. The discomfort isn't just physical, it's emotional, especially if you once prided yourself on being active. But awareness is key. Understanding your current limits isn't giving up, it's learning how to protect the health you still have. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is allow yourself the rest you need. 3. When you feel like no one's really listening anymore. Have you ever walked into a room and no one seemed to notice? You speak, but it feels like your words aren't really heard. It's not that people mean to ignore you, but society has become too used to favoring youth. You were once the person others came to for advice and guidance. Now, you may have to repeat yourself, or wait a long time just to speak. No one's trying to hurt you, but the feeling of being overlooked is very real. Please, don't stay silent. Your life experience, everything you've lived through, it all matters. There are still people who want to hear you, to learn from you. Your presence is still deeply valuable, no matter how much the world changes. 4. When stability in your body begins to fade. One day, you feel full of energy. The next, you wake up foggy-headed, your legs feel weak, or you're dizzy for no clear reason. Your body becomes unpredictable, making you uncertain about what each day will bring. The hardest part isn't just the symptoms, it's the feeling of losing control over your own body. You might cancel plans, unsure if your body will cooperate. Confidence starts to waver with each new ache or dizzy spell. Yet in that uncertainty, you learn to adapt. You learn to listen closely to your body. You learn to plan with flexibility, and to embrace a slower rhythm of life as part of your ongoing journey. 5. When your presence doesn't seem to carry the same weight, here's a painful truth few dare to speak: aging can make you feel invisible. No one means to do it, but people start to forget that you were once a leader, a parent, someone who's weathered many storms. Fewer people listen. Fewer eyes light up when you enter the room. And sometimes you feel like your presence doesn't affect those around you anymore. That feeling can hurt more than you admit, but don't forget, you are living proof of resilience, kindness, and wisdom. Keep showing up. Not loudly, but with quiet strength. Your life story is far more meaningful than you may realize. These 5 truths aren't here to make you sad. They're here to remind you that you're not alone. We all go through these changes in our own way. What matters isn't avoiding them, it's understanding them, so we can live more fully. Hold on to the connections you still have, even if it's just one weekly phone call. Listen to your body like never before. And keep speaking up. Your voice carries the weight of a life well lived. growing older isn't an ending. It's a new chapter, where you live slower, love deeper, and pass on your values to others. Thank you for being here and listening. If these words touched your heart, feel free to share your story. Because your story may be the comfort someone else needs.